Hey guys, I actually came out here today to try to do a offshore video and maybe show you guys catching them on the Skirmish baits M16 and try to deep crank them, but I guess either this lake doesn't have a deep cranking bite or I just haven't found them yet. What it ended up being was more of a frogging and punching thing, which is not a bad day for me. I'm a big fan of that. So what I thought I'd do instead is talk to you guys about some of my favorite Squarebill colors that Skirmish makes out. To start with the dirty water, it's just a chartreuse, black back, and there's an orange belly to it. These are all the M9s, by the way. This one is a one knocker. Anymore, I like the one knocker, or I like it silent. And no matter what, dirty water or clear water, obviously I'm gonna go with the one knocker in dirty water. But the silent it seems to produce more overall most of the time. But if it's dirty, I'm going to start with the one knocker. I think they're just so used to the rattles, they hear it so much, and they've kind of become accustomed to it. So that's my favorite dirty water one. In the spring, I like this one. I believe this one's called Chris's Brown Craw. You can see it's got that kind of brown back, white belly, and then your typical kind of spring red color. Man, it's been killer. It's been killer for me in spring. I want to say late winter, but for me up here, I'm in Nebraska now, and I was in North Dakota before. Late winter was still frozen, so as soon as the ice comes off the lakes, so for you guys down south, that I would say late winter for sure. Great color. It's also done well for me for smallmouth when I know they're feeding on crawfish. This has been a great color. My other favorite color for smallmouth, and it's good for largemouth too in clear water as well, is this. A lot of places would call this like a citrus shad. This is the chartreuse blueback. Very typical. You see it in a lot of places. Great color. It's held up really well. I've had this one for probably 3 or 4 years now. I couldn't even tell you how many fish that I've caught on it, and the only place any paint has come off is right up there, right on the nose. Pretty sure that's from smashing it off rocks. I'm utterly amazed how well the paint has held up on this thing. This one is one I'm kind of just starting to fall in love with, but everybody else will tell you it's great. This is cricket shad. This is actually the holographic one, so we haven't made these in a while, but it's still really good. One of the guys who probably has more experience than anybody except the painter and the owner of Skirmish Baits, Chuck Kostick. This is his color. If any of you guys are Chuck Kostick's friends of his, this is the one he smokes you on, so you remember that. And then the one that's done the best for me here lately is this chartreuse specter gill. It's probably hard to see on camera. Got a little chartreuse on the bottom. It's bluegill color, but it's very see-through, very translucent. I've done well on it from the spawn this year. Man, this year from the spawn all the way to the immediate post-spawn, and when they're garden fry and when they're up actually eating bluegills. That's good for obvious colors, or obvious reasons. It's just been good to me this year. I'm also in lakes around here that apparently don't really have a lot of shad, so bluegill are main forward, so once again that would make this good. So those are my colors. This one is actually, that's the silent version right there. I know I've got that one in a one knocker as well. Those are my colors. I'll post this up. You guys shoot any comments. You got any questions? Anything else you'd like to see? I'll put it on the YouTube channel, shoot some video of it. Until then, I'll see you guys out on the water.